Because you know, I think when they look at
order. It is an order. Is why people move out of particular neighborhoods and put up gated communities, because within that community they have a particular order. They feel safe within that order, even if there's disorder all around or
Which is
chaos
usually
all
the case.
around.
These gated communities are located in areas that there's chaos all around, by design too. So everything you find, even in their little safe world for now, is just a bubble.
You think about Barbados? Barbados real small, boy.
and it will get there. Because the thing about it is what it's look at
past
too.
that point, man. I mean, right now, Barbados is a beautiful island. The people of Barbados are beautiful people. And, I mean, if we up there on a daily basis, we meet people, interact on a daily basis, the people will overcome in Barbados. I guarantee you that. Because it's that time. It is that time. And the land here is soaked with the blood of our ancestors. And believe you me, Barbados, as far as the Caribbean, when Barbados get to the point where it reached that awareness to the Caribbean, go and follow. Because the Caribbean, the Barbados not even in the Caribbean or the gem of the Caribbean, say nonsense. Barbados is a sovereign island in the Atlantic. We truly the gem on the neck piece of the Caribbean. So Barbados got to shine. And the people of Barbados are going to shine. They're going to continually shine. And no politician, no politics, no, wherever they got established or planned, it's going to demise that, man.
Can't do it. They can't
do it. The people of Barbados is the power of Barbados. And believe you me, power has been restored. People just got to realize that. And believe me, every day people waking up through mediums like this. Every day. You see, hear people, it's like, well, child, boy, this day happening. So it's not, before it used to be hope for, man, victory is on the horizon. It's on the horizon, man. Ain't no more hoping for this. It's happening. You know, we've been to St. Kitts, St. Lucia. I mean, gangs in St. Kitts that they couldn't even come together. Brothers in St. Kitts that was fighting and come together. I mean, to see that was the most humbling thing for me, personally speaking, man. St. Kitts is the island, man, that will triumph. They call it redemption land. I know a way. We know a way. St. Kitts will change you, man.
So you having this experience in St. Kitts, see that potential here in Barbados. You see what's possible.
No. It's already happening in Barbados. I mean, it's already happening. That's what he's saying.
Big up to all the people that support the Breakfast Initiative that do what they do.
The breakfast, and I wanted to keep touching on this because we the people is who got to support this, right? And we got to find ways and every day making sure that it happens. Because I saw someone ask, so they're watching from any states or something, they want all they could help. We have a GoFundMe. You could tell them about the...
Yes, GoFundMe. We have a Facebook page, B.Y.A.P, Barbados Youth Action Program. You go on Facebook, you type in B.Y.A.P space Barbados Youth Action Program. It should come up. And we have a GoFundMe link on there as well now. It was established by a youth program overseas that heard about our program, saw what we were doing, and came to assist. And that is birthing great ideas.
So you're doing the works and drawing support.
International attention.
You know, on a different level.
And that's where it can start from so small. Because when people was telling you all that, man, that ain't gonna happen here. You keep saying, you just see, watch and see. But since you went with it, you just get people that with it that can give you that strength to say, look, you know what, this got to happen.
But usually the person that tell me it ain't gonna work is the person that I ain't working with, period.
That's it.
Right.
Because if you stand on my heat, you have to realize something. If you want, you be able to work. Right? Yeah,
wait, what you saying? I ain't gonna work. That's what the person was saying.
I'm not gonna be on the block. But tell you, every morning you going to work early and think big money and think. You ever realize that? When you get your little paycheck or wherever you get, the first boy on the block that asks you for $1 bill, I see him and I tell him, man, you can't use a slave, you want to do this and you want to do that. So, if you start about waste time bothering with he, you can never get the what you got. So he can never get to ask you for that $1. So that means he can always got something over you. So it's better to always think a step ahead and say, let me try down.
It's like the person that always come to you and say, boy, black people would never unite, black people would never get together. From the time I hear you saying that, I already know it.
But you know so much thousands of black people that united already. So big man, what you talking about?
Right?
Yeah.
So we can't forget where we come from. And I want to send our respects to Peggy, my brethren Troy's mother, Peggy's Place. She's actually the one who started Peggy's Place up in the Pine.
Yeah.
And she started that, and it's there that we operate from every morning.
Okay.
And she started it from a little shack. You know, she always give us the story that she started out from a little shack.
Yeah.
And you know, and it built up to what it is today. Now her
Feeding
son,
people.
Troy there, big up Troy there.
Yeah, I hear that name, Troy there.
That's our brother. You know what I mean? That's my brother.
Yeah.
And that's the family. And he's the one that actually, you know, he runs it now. And he's the one that said, well, listen, you know, you could do it from here. You know, so we don't forget where we come from. So enough respect to Peggy for the vision that she had probably before. I mean, all of us was young. She probably the vision that she had, because it was from that vision now that we able to continue. And all the people in the Pine told me that she has always been feeding people.
Yep.
So it's like we just continuing something that
So
was already.
you came into a legacy you didn't even
Like
know.
a rich legacy.
Yeah.
And even with the people in the Pine, man. I mean, you hear these stories about the Pine. You ask people about coming up in the Pine. You know, and it reminds me of like with Brownsville, when you used to hear the term Brownsville. And people, am I going into Brownsville?
Yeah,
you know,
and the Ville. You know, you hear the Ville. You in the Ville now, bro.
In the Pine, you're gonna find people. You're gonna find people doing the same thing that you find people in the Heights doing. They're going to school. They're working. They're thinking about the next day. They got children. You see children playing. You see dogs. You see cats. I mean, the same thing you see in any other society. You see there, right? I understand that you must create a permanent underclass. I understand that. So, coming from the political aspect, so they always need somebody to point the finger or some place to point the finger and say, that's the problem. So,
you gotta look down sometimes.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
You gotta create that look down effect.
Right. So the Pine, unfortunately,
fell into that role.
But I'm gonna tell you that, man, you know, even the elders there, with the amount of knowledge that they got. And the elders telling me, man. I mean, this elder sat us down, man. He was telling us the other day, listen, you know, you don't worry about them people supporting you. They ain't gonna never support you. He said, you know why they ain't gonna never support you? Because they always need people that's hungry. They always gonna need people that need something from
them. Right.
They're always gonna need people that with there with their hands out.
Right.
And you, in a way, you stopping that.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta know of that. They know you enabling people to say, look, I don't need you. I got this, I got my community looking out for me, so I don't really need you. You need my community. So now, if you want me to help you, you gotta do something for my community. So now you could go with demands instead of you gonna ask them what they demand, you could go with demands telling them what they got to do for you.
But listen, they know the deal. That's why he's saying. That's why they can't come to us. They can't come to B.I.P with the nonsense, because we ain't accepting it.
Right.
You understand what he's saying? You know what's going on. You, as an elected official in these areas, you supposed to say that you there to serve the people and help the people.
Yeah.
So if you see somebody that coming in and trying to help, and then I can't help them. What do you mean? So you showing the people?
Right, then.
Yeah,
you're showing the negative part of everything.
Listen, the people, we depending on the people to keep this going, because we would like to do this throughout Barbados. Brethren Buggy and Kente, you know, he even had ideas that, you know, brothers is coming up and saying, well, yo, I want to do this. Super Frost.
He was actually here too.
Super Frost, brethren, you know, come back again and doing positive things in his community up in St. Lucie. You understand what I mean?
Big up to Frost.
Big up to Frost. I mean, this is what we need to do, and this is what we're going to do. That's right. Right?
Yeah.
B.I.P, we're going to continue to do the work that we're doing. Brothers, sisters could get involved. You understand? If you know about the Pine and you know Peggy's Place and you want to send us a banana or you want to send us an orange or whatever it is, we welcome
that will feed somebody.
We welcome it. It's going to feed you.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? It's going to feed you. We as adults, and we could take care of ourselves.
But that's the whole thing. People can't seem to, a lot of adults can't seem to get it. They're always quick to say the children bad.
Nah.
But who met I hear a song the other day, Tara Swiley. Them say the youths bad, but where them get it,
Right, yeah.
where them learn it.
That's right.
Then you will grow them, then you will show them.
That's right.
So is we the adults that showing them like how to do this thing, but we can't seem to get there. We think and we mind, and then a lot of people just generalize them. Man, this children nowadays isn't good. You just generalize a whole nation of people, a whole generation, brother. Everybody in there ain't gonna be bad. We gotta learn how to single out. You never ever take all the rice when your mother get to pick. And say, mommy, look, all this rice here bad trade in the garbage. Your mother say, boy, pick that rice, and you pick out all the, you get the most of the bad ones out, and you deal with it from there.
But like you said though, how they get so, cause like the other day they had a video circulating with this young lady from Leicester Vaughan School, and I wanna, appeal to the youths really and truly, cause the sister in there was in a bad state, and I know other things happen at other schools, and all don't make social media, but a lot of serious things go on in these schools on a daily basis. The youth exposed to all kinds of different information, and the pressures different. But you see this thing with the fighting in the schools and the youths promoting it with the videos and all this kind of stuff.
Fight for likes and all that shit.
No, on a serious level, right? Again, that goes back to the same program, to hate yourself, self-hatred. Because you look at a brother in the class next to you or a sister next to you, and you take it to that level over something that's minor, regardless of what it is, though. It's back to the same self-hate. And the youths learning these different things through the system that we're living in. We could point the finger and blame the youths all we like. The reality is, it is the environment that actually creating this mess. As far as the guns in the streets, they're in a gun store in the corner about the place. There may be one or two businesses that in Barbados that might sell upstairs, right. And everybody don't go in them places, but they know gun store around the corner. So where the guns coming from? Where everything coming from? So much as we could use the youths as the scapegoat and still blame the youths. The youths is who doing this, the youths is who doing that.
Barbados was good, and then
the entire world, but no, the entire world knows that it's not the youths.
It's the adults.
They know that the youths can't call a shot, move the container. Youths can't call a shot and the cashman in. The one fella risking a sign on the TV or whatever. I mean, it might be dumb idea, but in this day and age, but the people bringing in cashments, you don't see them people.
No, the man, I think in case when he come up here the man had the something guns. That was I met the news and tell him
the minister
from Canada. I can't remember exactly. No, the minister brother, I think it was Bullets.
Bullets was
it was the minister brother.
Okay.
But this other man, I think he had been a whole that man had the charge with over 70 something weapons that he has up in some house, and the man had these guns lay out. It was like, damn, when he was trying to do start World War III in Barbados, this man got real guns.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's the thing, when you look at it, people is tend to always, that's the thing about it, A man is making, it be so simple that sometimes you will hear somebody say something, it's so simple, you be like, oh, that's too simple to believe. But the man say you just point one finger one way. How much more fingers be pointing backwards? You ever count? It outnumber, so you got 3 times as much to do with yourself if you got 3 fingers pointing back at you and now want that guy in this way, big man. So you got to be yourself 3 times over before you can point that finger at the one person that you're pointing at over there. Sure. And it sounds simple, but it's so true.
So true. We've been in schools.
Let me B.Y.A.P and the people that actually making this thing happen. Sensi, Lisa, the women, because Jillian, Glendine,
Peggy,
Peggy, all the women, these women that is actually standing up, cause to me, it's the men that fault in it, It ain't the women. The women, to me, already know, especially the ones that already have children and knows and see what's going on. They seem to be more want to get involved and want to do things than even the men. You understand what I mean? Even the men. And I could tell you, it's these sisters that call me in the morning. I gotta get up every morning at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Every morning I gotta get up at 4 o'clock. You understand what I mean? But it's the sister that call me and like, yo, you ready? Let's go. Or whatever it is. And I gotta big them up, man. You know what I mean? Because they might see my face or they see Emmanuel and they might say, oh, them is the ones that making it happen. No.
You want behind the scenes.
It's the ones that you don't see behind the scenes who truly need the applaud and the award, not us. We just the front, and we just out there, and we doing, we may articulate certain things to the people, but it's actually the people in the back that's doing the work, that's feeding the children, that's putting the money together. Some, putting because as I said, we putting the money together and buying this and getting that. those are the people that I gotta big up.
Big up
Yeah,
Gloria
so we're
too.
saying Gloria,
Boxers Road, for
all the
sure.
ones
Brother
that,
Talk
that
with the
support
fruits.
us.
Jamelia with the pastries.
Jamelia with the pastries, and we also can't forget Chickmunk with the eggs and stuff like that. I mean, the people that actually that's there, the common people, you know, the people, the old man that would come with a bag of bananas.
Yo, listen,
big him up.
The school youths that come for the breakfast, that's going to their pocket and take out the $2 bill or the $5 bill they got for lunch money and ask for change. And drop a little one, $2 in there, ain't much, but they tell you, look, bomb.
Wow,
and the youths make
that
more
is making a
donations in
difference.
that box than the
That
adults,
is
you know.
making a
Wow.
difference.
The youths is make more contributions
That
in
is
that
a
box.
mark of respect
Might tell
and
you.
appreciation.
I
That's why I
tell
tell you
you,
it happening, you know.
Yeah.
The youths, you can
the
see it
youth
in them.
seeing it, the youth.
And you know what? They left, and not just a bit of belly full, but they left there with a mind full of
Tell them about
knowledge
the
too.
password.
Oh, man, the
Oh,
password.
We got a password. Like before they get something to eat, you know, we always ask them, what's the password today? That's actually the money that they're paying for the food. So the password is I'm the greatest. So for them to get the food, they gotta say I'm the greatest. When we first started that, you was there for a few, but when we first started that, they didn't know, I'm the greatest. Not me. I ain't greatest of me. I mean, there was some of them didn't even want to say it. See them now.
I am the greatest with
I
a
am
smile on the face.
I am the
That's
greatest.
right. That's what love
Yeah,
is.
so we're saying they understand this.
Yeah.
You understand? Don't nobody in above you or below you. You understand what we're saying?
Know
You is the
yourself.
greatest.
Know
You
your
unique.
self-worth.
You understand what
And
we're
you know,
saying?
like the left there that in the morning, a lot of them children must have such a great day at
A
school.
lot of them don't even want to leave.
It's true.
And look, them is wake up early in the morning. Because when we get there about 5. When we get there before we could turn the lights on, you know youths up in there.
Coming in, man. We have youths come and do homework.
You know
man.
they up in there.
You know what I'm saying? It's serious.
And you know what? I get them that look out to realize that they tell themselves like, yo, I look forward to getting I'm going out here every
You
morning.
said, was it getting up early? Parents tell us, boy, he's getting up early every morning. First thing, he's be looking to see the door open.
Mr. Thompson Torps, International Produce.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he's the brother that they also supply us with fruits.
Okay.
They also supply us with fruits. So as I said, people is
Yeah, man, so it's a lot more to be out that get spilled here in the boiler room than the average person. I don't want to feel like the station gonna fit this in, brother. That could only come out in the boiler room, big man. Real thing.
But
It make me feel proud. Yeah, the boiler room.
boiling.
It boiling. Real thing, my lord. Real thing. Make me real proud. And look, anytime I thought that we gotta do anything to help B.A.P, show me out here, Joe. You don't know, man. I got with the jets when I don't know. I got my face, but my face synonymous with Barbados. Everybody know that. The infamous.
Kieran, can't forget Kieran.
You understand?
Yeah.
And that's it. For me to be a part of anything that positive, we willing and able to do it. Right, James? We willing, right? For real. When I got here, Shupi Media at one service. When I got the boiler room at one service. Anytime I thought we got to do anything to help. Real thing.
And I feel this energy too.
Real thing. Like I tell when I'm from Jam, this is how the boiler room judgment is going, you understand? This is how we deal with it here.
Love it.
Real thing. I look forward again. I don't like when I can come back in a year and tell me how much more. You know what I mean? I didn't know. We only might not even go and come back because we might get so involved in it. We can come back and just tell the people, look, we got these members here a year ago. They just returning just to establish the facts of what really going on in Barbados and what society is doing to help the one another. And what the news to build off of the B.A.P motto. Real thing, my lord. It's been a great pleasure having up on my show, my lord. You don't know. God blessings here, my lord.
We there, soldier.
Yeah, man.
Every
you know
time.
that.
Yeah,
man. Real thing.
The works can't stop.
It can't stop.
Can't stop it.
You know it can't stop.
It can't
stop it.
We've been
Can't stop
talking
it.
about this for
The
years.
foundation well built.
Yeah.
Well built. Well strong. Real thing.
Being there in the morning, though, it gives you opportunity to deal with youths and seeing in terms of where we first started out and where we are now. Just watching how they just evolve and how quick it happened. You know, they making it seem like the youth is gonna do
Kim
this.
Donai. Yeah.
Yes, for sure. The youth is gonna do this. No, we have youths coming there that would never even talk, wouldn't even speak. And you should see them now.
Yeah.
You know.
You see the growth of the plants.
Yeah.
It make you want to wake up every morning to see that.
I look forward to this, man. Like, you hear me? We ain't getting more money.
The big hundreds of millions of dollars and doing it.
You know, it's make me feel good and will make me get up every morning at 4 o'clock. The looks on them youths' faces, man.
Yeah.
The looks. I mean, when you could see that they really appreciate what you're doing for them. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what drives us. That's the driving force behind us right there. The youths, and see what and I would like many more brethren and sisters to get involved in this thing too. You understand what I say? Because it's a movement.
It's a movement. It's a movement for real. Created by people for the people.
Exactly. B.Y.A.P alone can't do it. The foundation, the other foundation with Simba and all them.
African Heritage
African
Foundation.
Heritage also another one. Yeah, he was here too.
You got brothers, in the community doing things, African Heritage. But you got brothers in Temple Yard and certain things that, but all we need to do is get that energy and bring that energy together. This way, if we're doing a breakfast program, we should be able to distribute food to all the brothers and sisters that's doing that program.
Right.
Yeah, so we should supposed to have a central location,
right?
And
with that
food
just right, the van just go out and right,
exactly. So
look, another aspect of the program too is the island tour.
We did the island tour Sunday.
Okay.
We started the island tour. I big up the Saint C and she's with the edutainment aspect, Taniko and Tachi. But anyway, we started the island tour not this Sunday, the Sunday before, and from the response we got from the people, we're going to be doing it monthly, right? And where we going? We visit certain historical sites.
Right.
This time we visited the African burial ground
in Newton.
We visit the slave hut in
Rock Hall?
No, the one in town. The one in Bridgetown.
Right, there's a slave hut in Bridgetown.
You got a slave hut in Bridgetown?
Right in Bridgetown.
Right in Bridgetown.
I didn't know what part that is.
You're from Bridgetown? What part of
Right
Bridgetown?
Bridgetown.
Daddy back there by St. Mary's,
you know the back of St. Mary's?
The old St. Mary's establishment, right in the back there, there's a slave hut behind.
They got a slave hut right
Believe it
there.
or
So
not.
yeah.
Yeah,
what part? St. Mary's. You go on St. Mary's. That's by the car.
By the rubber tree, right on the aisle there. Quiet as kept.
You know where the car park where you was just
Yeah, but the car park, the Ghanaian car park below there. Right above there.
Right when you walk up there, they got a slave hut.
Behind the rubber tree, that massive rubber tree, man.
Yeah, there's
Right
only slave hut in Bridgetown. But
Yo, I pass there every day, baby. That's coming down from Salad Street.
like where you went
Salad Street, and you come down.
Right.
I pass there every day, baby.
Alright then.
I passed there enough times.
Because I think one there was also the first location of a school. No, is the nation or something that was on that street? A school that was there.
And Kobe actually went to that school.
Yeah, or something like that. Yeah.
I was told, yeah.
Yo, I didn't know that.
And we also visited the you might not even know this too, that in town right by Central Police Station.
Street, yeah.
That was a holding. That's where they used to hold when they bring them off the ships. So anybody know that was giving problems on the ships and
because the Central Bell. If you look at how Central Bell,
but check out this
one.
one.
Kind of
check
funny.
out this one.
Check this out.
And it's right there, and people is walk by there every day and don't know this. What they used to do, they used to bring you up out of Central. If you was causing problems on the boat, and then whatever it is getting here, they would take you out. You see the building right across the street from Central. When you come out of Central and you make the right going back towards
Swan Street. The one
on the corner.
Building,
You see that right on the corner? That's where they used to hang them at.
Right there upstairs.
You see that door right there? It's still there that you can go and see it. The door right there. That's where you used to put the rope around your neck and push you out of there. Right? But you see the cannon that they still got in the ground?
Yeah.
That's the cannon that they used to use to let white people know throughout Barbados that hangings getting ready to take place. And they would all converge right there. Right over there by Central. With children and everything.
Did the same building that getting renovated?
Yes. The one that they stopped from getting renovated.
They stopped from getting renovated?
Right. Brother Jacob Goldbank was trying to do a thing.
Right.
Whoa.
So
you know what that is yet?
Never heard that yet.
I didn't even know what that is.
The gun is still there. You can walk right there and see it. It's still there.
Whoa. And I pass there. You know the thing that these men know, like me. I pass there every morning.
Listen, Barbados is so the object was to keep black people from knowing themselves. the object in Barbados is to keep black people from knowing themselves. Because once we know ourselves, they can't control we.
That's it for real. Bro.
They cannot control we.
It's true.
You understand what I mean? If you know about the rich history, and if you knew about what, as Hilary Beckles said, this whole island was a graveyard.
Yeah,
this whole island was an African burial ground.
I found out, I think it's last year, I found out that in St. Michael's Cathedral, that actually was a cemetery. Like when you go in, you'd be actually walking across graves. You'd be actually stand up on graves underneath the carpet and all that.
But the whole
island.
island.
For real? Imagine me, look, you on a grave right now, I say, oh! And Jack me, I was like, what the hell?
The whole, listen.
A church built on a grave.
Listen, there's so much.
There's so much.
We can go. We really got to do a show, right, about the untold history of Barbados.
That's
because
right.
Bajans really don't understand how we have become who we are.
That's
It's
right.
deep.
Look, an easy way to figure that is you ask the average person in Barbados what's their great-great-great-grandparents' name. They don't have a clue.
They don't know, yeah, it's true.
There's a missing link. There's a whole segment that's just been taken. So how is it that you ask the average Indian, he can tell you what part of India, part of Bombay, what part of... You can ask the average European, they tell you all, my family from Ireland and all this history.
Christopher Columbus, how much time, how much boats he had and all that shit.
Yeah, you from Africa, but you don't have a clue where you from. You have a clue.
No, yeah.
You see, so there's something has been taken from you, and they ain't gonna give you back. You gotta go and take it.
No, we can give them back here on the border
They
room.
gotta
though.
take it, man.
Every week we give them back
Yeah,
Fire.
like this.
information,
Fire.
of fire,
Fire.
and history.
So
and
much
all.
information.
Keep it burning.
Yes,
Keep it
yes.
burning.
Yeah, man.
Let me know, man.
Yeah.
Brothers, respect, right?
Always, man.
Thanks for coming
Selassie
through.
the first
Yes,
empress with
the
0
first.
minutes,
Yes,
one
More
perfect balance.
For sure.
One
for sure,
nation.
For sure.
Farrah, you got anything to say to tap you out?
You can say anything after these two, man.
Well, let me just done then.
But yo, people.
Big up to the whole
Yo,
Barbados,
real
the
thing.
whole island. Barbados
The whole
is a
island,
beautiful
man.
island.
Love
It's
it.
Rich people.
Love with
The
people.
is the
Yeah.
wealth. The people is the wealth.
We love with people,
The
man.
people is the wealth, man. It's time to reclaim yourself, man.
That's right.
Yo, people, once again, this has been another episode of The Boiler Room. And I'm proud to say, B.I.P is where it at, boy. Real thing. B.I.P is not a joke.
B.I.P
Ain't a
is yap.
yapping, big man.
And yap.
Ain't a yapping on a crap. And these men doing the real thing. What society supposed to be doing. We all know. We always
One
got
nation,
this. Always tell you,
one
you got your
nation.
part to play.
That's right.
These men are just playing a part. They're doing their part. You know what I mean? Along with the help of others out there. And you want to big up each and every one that on the B.I.P staff, all the
That's
people
right.
that with B.I.P.
Everybody, for sure.
Everybody, yo, is a big,
the
huge
youths
big
in
up.
B.I.P, power,
Boiler
so
Room,
deep.
really full joy it, bridges, yo.
That's
I look
sure.
forward to doing my part and helping B.I.P
For
further
sure,
the journey.
for
You
sure,
don't know.
alright.
Real thing. See you in the next week.
Yeah.
Out and bud.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.